Hi guys, today's video is showing you guys how to replace the coolant flange, which is located behind the engine at the rear end of the cylinder heads. I noticed a few weeks ago when I did a pressure test of the cooling system, I noticed a tiny bit of leak, which is quite a common thing with these Audis. So I decided to purchase a new flange together with a couple of new sensors and show you guys how to install them. So the coolant flange is basically this component here. There's a rubber O-ring here which tends to get worn and starts to crack and coolant starts to leak, and I suspect that's what's happened with my car. Now there is one tool that you have to have, and these are flexible hose clamp pliers. It's impossible to get anything else to open up the clamps, and you really need this tool. So I only got it from eBay for about 15 bucks, so I'm sure you'll be able to find a good deal. Right, so first thing is drain the coolant. Alright guys, so as you can see, I've removed the intake, the airbox, ignition leads in order to gain more access. In the breather tube as well, not sure if you can, but I'll try my best to show you. The flange is right there, okay? And the leak, I suspect, is there. Do you see that? Right underneath. Okay, and that's what I need to change. Alright guys, as you can see, I managed to remove the flange, and I've just put the new one next to the old one just to compare. As you can see, the rubber O-ring has expanded with age and heat. This is the coolant temperature sensor that goes into the flange, and that one is the one that goes under the radiator, which I haven't yet taken out the old one, but I will replace both of these sensors. This is pretty old, and I think it was the flattened rubber O-ring that basically allowed that slight coolant leak. Otherwise you can see the integrity of the flange where it connects to the engine block. Okay. There's probably even a little bit of damage right here at the end for some odd reason that caused the leak. Yeah, that's probably it. You see the edges down here are pretty rough, especially on this side. It looks thinner. Okay. Alright, so obviously this is the new one. I've got the O-ring right there. This is the old coolant temperature sensor. As you can see, it's due for a change. To make sure that the one that goes on the flange is 4-prong. Has 4 prongs. Rubber seal as well. The one that goes under the radiator has 2 prongs. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to install all this and see you guys later. Alright guys, so I've put the flange back, as you can see. Just ensure that these bolts, there are 2 of them right there. And also at the bottom there, you see that metal clip? Make sure that's installed properly. Okay. And make sure that the clamp right there where my finger is also installed correctly. Okay. So now I'm just going to put the temperature sensor on and then put everything back together.